If there's such a thing, to everybody out there, we're going to pack some orders this morning. We have like in the 20s eBay orders to ship out. And then I think around 10 Poshmark. So Poshmark's doing pretty well. So thank you, AutoPosher, for finally getting me over to Poshmark, doing the crowdsourcing. So what's up, everyone? Thanks for coming in. By the way, if you're watching this later on YouTube or Facebook, AutoPosher is coming out officially Thursday with this crowdsourcer for everybody. But if you want to get early, you can join now by going through surfsupfinds.com and hitting my link, get $5 off. But message AutoPosher on IG if you want the crowdsourcer. Tell them I sent you. What's up, Meg? Meg, I got your jacket. It's in my car. I'm gonna do a thrift haul. But yes, I got your jacket. I know you're really sad. Everyone on YouTube and Facebook, you probably don't know, but Meg she's in the reselling community. I did a live thrift. There was a vintage jacket that I passed up at the Goodwill. She made a video that was really funny because she's comedic and she was crying. And so I went back and got it for her. What's up, Amy D? I know. Sent you a note. Okay, gotcha. Good morning, Kathy. Welcome in. Have everyone's sales this weekend. Like I said, Poshmark was good for me. eBay was not. I can tell you I have not been listing. I've fallen off the wagon since spring break. I need to. Excuse, sir. It's past 8:30. I know. Do you want to know the truth? Do you want me to be honest with you guys? So this is honesty. My wife left her computer at work. She got up early, left, and about 6:30 is when I get up. She says, all right, guys, everyone get up. We all get up, right? She said that. My eyes closed again. Next thing you know, it's 7:20. Jameson has to be at school at 7:30. So it was wham, bam, get you to school. I got back here after dropping everyone off, dropping off the whatnot orders, and pulled stuff. And I just now finished. So my fault. My fault. I slept in, almost made the kids late to school, which would have been bad. So you can't handle the truth. I know. I can. I'll be truthful. So Tuesday. What's Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? It's not Tuesday, is it? What's on Tuesday, Donnie? Good morning. Sales this weekend. Good sales this weekend, Mongoose. Good. Well, I'm glad someone's having good sales. I'm not mad about it. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. Special teams, special plays, special players. There you go. Good morning, Tam Tam. What's up, JC? Get it together, bro. I know. I had 6 or so. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. How's that goat doing, by the way? eBay was on fire. Posh was slower, but had higher than expected on Posh. There you go. All right. So eBay was high. Again, I'm glad you guys are having sales. So it's not me. I mean, it's not you. It's me. It's not eBay. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Cindy, what's up? Audra, good morning. Your stuff's on your way to you. Everybody who was at the One Night Show. And if you got anything or want any giveaways, it's on your way. It's on the way. I stayed up late and packed it all. Good morning, Sal. Good morning. I stopped selling on Mercari. Well, JC, I am ready to go over there. So I had to do like a bank transfer thing. And so now I'm ready to go over there. And Depop. So do I add on Mercari and Depop? I feel like I should. Why not? Even if I make $100 a week over there, that's $400 a month. That's a decent amount of money for an old school teacher, retired school teacher. I had 12 for the weekend. Good sales. Tam had 12 this weekend. I had like 20 something, and that's not very good for how many I have in my store, like percentage wise. But you got to get up on the trends. I know. All right. I love Mercari, Sarah. All right. Well, good morning, Cindy. I feel like I need to get on Mercari. I need to get on the Mercari bandwagon. Let's see where we're at. Let's see if I'm out of order or not. Marco. Okay. Not out of order. I'm good with that. I think. All right. Marco. Polo. Got some cleats. You guys know the deal with these. I really want another really big retail arbitrage. I want a store to have just discount sales and just scoop up as much as I can. Like, that's what I dream about every single night. And these I bought for $10. I sold them for $40. You guys know the deal with those if you've been watching me. Depop, good too. I know Felix has been loving Depop and Mercari.
Felix, have you been selling? You've been selling clothes on both. I know. Yeah, you've been selling those Patagonia, right? So polo. What did I say with polo? Where are you surfing? The racks at the Goodwill. Duh, everyone knows that. Surfing the racks at the Goodwill. Good morning. Mercari has been doing a lot better the month. Probably Logan, because there's no, well, I don't know. There's still fees for the buyers, right? But maybe a lot more sellers are coming over there because there are no fees. Sold another Travis Matthew hat. Same deal. These were all $5. Can you imagine buying Travis Matthew hats for $5? I'm glad I am not scared to talk to people, because at that Dick's sale, they had however many of these out. I said, do you have any more in the back? And they said, I think we do have some more in the back. They brought over a huge tote. And then I said, do you have any more of these in the back? I hate to bother you. And they're like, no problem. They brought out a huge tote of these. Both of them, $5 a piece. Got them because I just talked to them and asked. A simple question. Do you have any more? Just like a garage sale, right? Do you have any more of those shoes or shoes like those? Oh, yeah, my kids like outgrown all those shoes. We just haven't gotten them out yet. Let me go get them. You said Marco. Geez, get old, sir. Oh, my bad. My bad. Where were you last night? Where were you at that One Night show? We needed some more comedy in there. All right, so that sold for $20, $19.99. I put these in a box like this. Your boy K-Way, where are you, K-Way on a cruise? Sent me one in a poly mailer. What a punk. That polo hat. All right, this is going out. Again, if you're new here, buyer pays shipping for everything. We're reselling. We're packing up what we sold, letting you guys know what I buy things for, what I sell things for. This stuff doesn't really count because it's retail arbitrage. We'll get into thrifted items here in a second. Let's see. My Mercari has tanked. Well, so I'm getting 50-50. I'm getting mixed. What's up, Mandy? Mercari's been doing a lot better. Okay, eBay is hot for me. eBay is the king, right? That's why I was on it. eBay is the king. I just need a list. eBay, I really do think they know, like they punish you. If you're not listing, they're like, yeah, your store is going to be on the bench until you start. And then you start listing and they're like, you're up to bat. Get on base. Go to my, sold my first suit, Brooks Brothers, Madison, 1818, 17 into 110. Wow. Honestly, I'm going to tell you this right now, Mandy. I don't think I've sold a Brooks Brothers suit for $110. Like your pictures must have been really good and everything else. Really good job. I don't usually price it. Maybe I need to relook at my pricing for Brooks Brothers suits. I pass them up quite a bit too. Bought a skill yesterday to ship because Facebook Marketplace is dead. Courtney, do you only do Facebook Marketplace or not? Do you only do Facebook Marketplace? Yeah, right? Yeah, definitely get a scale and get on other platforms if that's the case. Wax and tartans. How much was that Ralph Lauren jacket again? How much was that? I got a good deal on it. I think retail it's like $750. I think retail, and Polo Ralph Lauren don't run crazy. They don't run really big sales. This was that Tiger Woods hat. Again, I had to price all this down to $15. They weren't selling at $20. They weren't selling at $18. I priced it down. I saw that because I was wondering, why aren't they selling? Looked on eBay. Everyone had their price low. My guess is because Tiger Woods split from Nike, and Nike's like, we're going to clearance all these off, so everyone were getting them. Yeah, for the Master stuff too. Oh yeah, Tim, you had that Master shirt. You tried to say it went for $200 for Shelby to say no way. I got all that, but it sold for $60. Yes, Master stuff will continue to sell though, guys. It's to continue to sell. It's just really good right now, or it was the last month. All right, that's out the door. Do you think if it matters if you have an eBay store on eBay or just a regular account? Kimberly, it matters if you want to send out, if you want to do sales or coupons. But I never had a store until I did clothing, and I sold tons and tons and tons of stuff. But I'd only list like 10 to 20 items a month, 10 to 25 items a month. They were larger priced items, and I didn't have a store.
It was just mostly about having the right item at the right price. So I think the calculations, like, you have to look, but there are different levels of store. I have the $60 store, and I need it because I list like 400 items a month, and I need that. I need the $60 store. It makes sense. You want that store to pay for itself. So I think some things you can hit a weird spot with eBay, like in between season things. Oh, for sure. In between season things, for sure, Audra. And I also, like, I sold a pair of corduroy. I don't know. We have a lot of weird sales. We'll go over them. She posted her suit sale in our reseller community credit. I'm going to look at it. Good. I want to see what suited. I'm going to educate myself. Was it big size? What were the patterns? Did it have a good fabric? Does it have a back hit? Wax is this? That's why I put it. It's just such. Actually, yesterday, my wife, Shelby, was like, don't you buy things to sell them? I'm like, yeah, but I don't think it's like a piece of art. It's a piece of art. New tags. It's a piece of art. So there's your back hit. I mean, it can't scream any more than that. So I don't know. I just think it's cool. Like, people put artwork on their wall. I hang Polo Ralph Lauren jackets. That's what I do. By the way, that sign's going away because it's too bright. Found a double RL Western Snap for $6. JC, that is a grand slam. I have not found double RL in the wild for a long time. Like, I can't remember the last time. A year, maybe? A year. Does that mean you actually care? I always care, Kit Kat. I care about everybody. Do you think it matters if you have a store, found a double RL, just decided to start selling because I have a boatload of baby stuff that needs to get so brand new? Yes. So baby stuff, kids clothes, there's a huge market on eBay for kids clothing, probably Poshmark too. Hit it up, get it going, get that kid stuff listed, do well. If it's kids toys, they do sell, but like the garage sale type toys are still good for marketplace. What's up, Angie? Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Momo. Everyone's popping in. I've never found double RL. It's a little needle in a haystack. I mean, it's really tough. Good morning, Ellie. I finally made it to a live. Good morning from Texas. Laura, I get it. It's early in Texas, but thanks for popping in. AutoPosher cross-listing is fire. That's all. Laugh. Trish, I know. It is fire. Okay, so announcement for that. I talked to AutoPosher, and it's officially coming out for everybody, the cross-lister, Thursday. But I asked her if I continue to say, hey, if people sign up through my code, can they still message you? And she said, of course. So if you want AutoPosher and get the cross-lister now, still, you can go through surfsupfinds.com and get the discount and message AutoPosher on IG, and you can get the cross-lister before Thursday. But Thursday is the official day. All right, next sale. This was cool. I found this in Chicago. Again, my favorite brand, Polo Ralph Lauren. Look at this cardigan. Whatever, really lightweight. It's got the cable knit. It's got a newer tag, and it's a cashmere blend. Very little cashmere in it. Very little cashmere, if I can remember. Yeah, 10% cashmere, 90% wool, 100% cool. And it's sold for $42.99 full asking price. It's going out ground. By the way, if you were in my live on Friday, I took your advice. I'm sending some stuff out ground that would have been in priority. So, good morning, Sophia Peggy. Good morning from California. You can get $650 for that all day. That, I know. But I don't want to sell it. Trust me, it's my antique and art in me. Like, if something's really nice and I get it for a good deal, and I know it's going to be fine and still be worth money, like, that's not going to ever go out of style, probably. Since people have been wearing varsity jackets since like the 50s, I'm just going to keep it for now. Yes, Trisha, your pants are gone. You should probably already have tracking on them by now. I shipped them out at 8:02. I pulled in the post office at 8:02. Good morning. Someone found a purple label, Ralph Lauren, right in front of my eyes at the thrift store. Those hurt. Those hurt real bad. Trust me. Been there a million times. It hurts really bad for that to happen. You're like, oh,
Are you sure you want that? It's not good. This green label is really nice. Look at the gold buttons. You should take that. I'll trade you. I cross-list on Poshmark from eBay. I've never sold so much on Poshmark in my life. Okay, Trisha, so testimony. You need to give that testimony to Nihat AutoPosher. She wants testimonies. She wants a page of testimonies. So message AutoPosher and tell her stuff like that. Because, yeah, I have 10 items at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 items I sold on Poshmark or on Poshmark over the weekend. Ralph Lauren cardigans sell better than pullovers, more money, less fabric. There you go. And they do well with cashmere too. And I wouldn't sell it either. It's amazing. Keep that. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to keep it for now. For now, everything's for sale at some point, right? Save the jacket. It's a collectible. Will look great in a shadow box. I agree. I really would like I like finding the real thing though, like the real antique or something. But Polo Ralph Lauren's different. What's going on with AutoPosher Thursday? Sorry, just joined in live. It's coming out with the cross lister for everybody who doesn't have AutoPosher. So right now, if you were to get on AutoPosher.com, you'll see the cross lister's not available. Thursday, it's coming out for everybody if you are interested. Or you can get it now in Messenger. Just click on the link in surfsupfinds.com, hit it, and then message her and say Surf sent you. She'll know that once you buy it. What's something you haven't found that would make you go crazy if you found it? That's a good question. I like that question. Let me wrap this up while we're asking that question. These are Cole Haan. I swear I just sold a pair of these last week. I said this is the most popular pair that I find, or at least I find most often. They were $8. And it's just this black knit Cole Haan with the Nike shoe. I don't know, Lunar Glide or whatever they are. But they sold for $37.88, paid $8. What's one item? Oh, okay, easy. CC Filson bag. Even if, I find Purple Label. It's worth way more money maybe, but I've never found a CC Filson bag. I've been looking for a CC Filson bag since I started reselling. I used to watch this dude. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember his name. He has long hair. Back when I think he still does YouTube and stuff, but I used to watch him. He would find CC Filson bags. I'm like, man, I've got to find it. I've never found a CC Filson bag. So that is something I want to find. CC Filson bag. That is on my list. Also, cars on VHS. That's going to be a tougher one. How do you handle returns? Do you wait to receive the item? Yeah, so I don't refund the buyer until I receive the item and make sure it's what they returned me is what I sent them and make sure everything's good. I would 99.9% of the items come back exactly how I shipped them and everything's all good. There's been like one occasion ever where the item wasn't what I sent or something was off or something. But usually it's always the right thing. It's always the right thing. Ground advantage over priority. Felix, I have ground advantage. These I'm just shipping in a shoebox, and I'm not wasting my own box for that. Box is like $1.50. You might as well use the post office box. Fred, you better have not sold a shirt I bought you. Sure. No, I have it. Kit Kat. The shirt you bought me. Right here. So Kit Kat bought me this shirt. It's Polo Ralph Lauren, and it's got surfboards and everything all over it. I hung it up there a few times. No, I haven't sold it. I don't sell anything that people have gifted me. I don't do that. All right. We're going to put a little bit of wrapping in there so Ethan Banks won't get mad at me. I found one for $4.50 last year. Dang. How do you handle returns? Thanks. You're welcome, Heidi. Bought a retired Jellycat for $1 and sold it for $85. It was awesome. All right, Laura, let's talk about that subject real quick. That's this year. My goal is to learn more kid stuffed animals. Bearded, I know, is really mad at me for saying that. Felix, I know you're probably mad at me too. Sorry. Bearded goes into the clothing section with me now, so I got to get back at him. But yeah, I'm going to learn more of kids plush animals and toys. I just found those Build-A-Bear. The Sonic was okay. It was worth like $20 or something, and I paid a little bit. But Tails
from Sonic 2 was worth like 75 or 80. If you had the pair, obviously it's better. So that was really good. So yes, Jellycat. Bearded always finds Jellycat. I want to find more Jellycat. So Laura, thanks for bringing that up. That's something I'm going to like research today maybe. Why are you paying $1.50 for a box? You should be under $1. Felix, I don't know. I don't know where to get boxes because I get my boxes free off of eBay. I'm not giving them $1.50 box. Sometimes I'll go to Walmart and get a box. I don't know. Speaking of Ralph Lauren, I don't even know the last time I actually bought my own box. I just like using the post office boxes for free because I'm cheap like that. This is a Ralph Lauren Black Label pair of jeans. So Ralph Lauren Black Label men's jeans. These came from the guy that I bought all the double RL from. He just threw in a couple of these. He said, you can have them. So these sold for not as much as you think, maybe $59.99. $59.99 full asking price. This is eBay right now. These are going out in a padded flat rate. Don't at me. Don't at me. I like shipping nice jeans in padded envelopes so they get there nice. I just bought 2 CC Filson shirts. Renee, where'd you find them? 2 CC Filson shirts. That's awesome. I love CC Filson. If I can find it. I don't find it very often. Shirts are great. Are you glad you started Poshmark? I'm only been eBaying thinking about it. All right, Suzanne, let's talk about that too. Let me stop shipping for a second. We can just have talks. We can just have talks. Monday, Brad, is very important because we had sales over the weekend and all sorts of different things. Yeah, Bonafide Hustler toy. Yes, Bonafide Hustler is who I used to watch. Rake and Profit and Rally Roots when I first started reselling. Those are the 3 I watched. Bonafide Hustler, and those other 2. What's up, AZ? I get it. I have an 80 jacket I found that I can't sell just because it's cool. Yeah, so many of those. Antiques and stuff like that. It's hard because that's one of a kind ish. You can find something similar, but not that exact one. Is Poshmark worth it? Okay, so I've been doing eBay for forever. And I always said, I just want to list as much as I can on eBay and get really good at eBay. And then I would say in the 3rd to 4th quarter last year, I was pondering like, okay, maybe I want to go over to Poshmark too, add Poshmark into the mix. Can I handle it? You know, I do everything on my own, but I want to be able to still list enough a day. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Okay, so I want to get a cross lister. And I already have AutoPosher. I'm paying for AutoPosher. So if AutoPosher would come out with the cross lister, that would make stuff so much easier because, you know, I want to be efficient. I don't want to go from one thing to another venue to something to I just didn't want to do all that. I wanted it all in one place. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting. When she came out with the beta, which was really way earlier than what I thought, I'm like, okay, this is my time. And let me tell you this. And Lion Creek told me this probably 6 months ago. He said he regrets not doing a cross lister and listing on Poshmark. He regrets that he didn't do it a year or 2 before. And I regret it too. I regret that I wasn't doing Poshmark before. So yes, Poshmark is worth it. If you have eBay, I sold 20-something items on eBay this weekend. I sold 10 on Poshmark. That's proof that doing Poshmark is worth it. And having cross lister is worth it. A few of those sales paid for AutoPosher for me. And some of these items, for example, I don't pick these up anymore. This Untuck It shirt, I'll just pack it right now. This Untuck It shirt is a polo Untuck It shirt. I don't buy these anymore. These are in my bins of polo shirts that just have not sold at all. And it's sold on Poshmark. So that's what I've gotten out of Poshmark. It's selling a lot of things that I don't normally sell. So yes, it's worth it. I would recommend trying it. Get and having AutoPosher and Poshmark and the cross lister all in one place to do it shares and all that stuff. To be honest, I don't know anything about Poshmark other than I have AutoPosher turned on and it does the sharing and all that stuff. And I just sell stuff. I get offers and things sell. That's all I know about Poshmark. So I'm not the one to ask about certain things on Poshmark. All I know is that I sell stuff over there And with AutoPosher having all that stuff and the automatic delist or detection, if something sells it delists on eBay, all that stuff, it's great. Mandy found 2 Filson 2 this week. That's good. I want to find more CC Filson. All good stuff. What's the popular Halloween animatronics brand? I want to find those. Blanking on the name. Jimmy. I think it's Gimme or something like that, or Y. Jimmy. Bearded's just going to hate me for saying all that stuff. But guess what? Jimmy is really good. And they do Halloween and Christmas. I think the sell-through rate, yeah, Gemmy. Gemmy. I'll spell that out over here. Thanks, Trisha. Let's see. I think the sell-through rate on Jellycats is 61%. Do you consider that a high sell-through rate or mid-range? So, Cindy, more than likely, if you're thrifting a Jellycat, you're going to get it, like, in my area, plushes are anywhere from like 99 cents to $4. So, the sell-through rate, let's say the sell-through rate on, if people price all their Jellycats, whatever it is, at $50. At $50, the sell-through rate is 61%. If you price that same Jellycat for $40, remember, you only bought it for $3. If you sell it at $40, I bet you that sell-through rate is 100%. So if you price your item a little bit cheaper, that sell-through rate is going to go up way more, especially if that item's selling. So yes, if that item is selling at a 61% sell-through rate, and I can undercut the market because I bought mine for less, totally, all day long, it's worth it. I always said no to Poshmark, couldn't sell anything. Got AutoPosher, now AutoPosher rocks. Yeah, I think also the shares on AutoPosher help out. Doing all those shares and everything, I don't know about because I don't know about Poshmark, but the group shares and all that stuff, it does it for me. How much do I pay? I just got charged. I pay, I think is it Venmo? I don't remember. I pay, where does it tell me? Right there. I pay $89. You can see right there. Boop, boop. AutoPosher, $89.99. $89.99 is what I pay a month on AutoPosher, wherever it went. I pay $89.99. So I don't get it for free. I'm promoting it because it's awesome. Let me keep answering questions. Priority for Posh. Shoot, dang it. I sent that not priority. Dang it. All right. Remember, when we get to Poshmark items, everything's got to go in free priority. These. I don't want to waste 11 cents on my own poly mailers. What the heck? Dang it. What is your favorite brand of men's jeans to sell? BKE. Good morning, 07 Cat. BKE. BKE is my favorite brand because I can find them often and they sell very quickly for me. Between $28.99 and $32.99. BKE. Obviously, there's a lot of other brands I like to sell, but I don't find those very often. RL, don't find them. Let's see. I'm going to answer every question. eBay for 25 years. I took Poshmark, AutoPosher, Leap 2 weeks ago. Already sold 35 items on Posh. There you go. Moon dreams. So it's worth it right there. Sold on eBay for 25 years like me. Didn't do Poshmark, got AutoPosher. 2 weeks ago, already made 35 sales on Poshmark. So it's already paid for itself and more. And that's the whole point. Don't get a platform or pay for an eBay store or a virtual assistant or a cross-lister unless it's going to pay for itself. If it's not going to pay for itself, it doesn't make sense. Why buy something if it's not going to pay for itself? So if it pays for itself, it's worth it. Also, any of these things are write-offs of your business at the end of the year. Bulky, only very specific items go for high. Okay, Felix said Jimmy is bulky and only very specific items go for high. So it's just a classic look up comps when you're at the store. That would probably be an easy Google Lens item, my guess. Jimmy is good, dude. Arizona, what's up? Yeehaw. Arizona's always finding good stuff. Also, so positive. I love it. When you recommend posting the same item on multiple selling sites? Yes, Hammer. So that's basically what a cross-lister does. Whatever one you have, there's Vendu, List Perfectly, Flipped. I have AutoPosher. Yeah, you list it across multiple sites, but some of them have automatic detection. So if one sells, it delists it off of all the other sites. So you don't have to go. It doesn't sell twice or anything. So yeah, so all these items were listed on a couple sites. How much do you pay? I sold a bundle of Poshmark for $90. $50 profit. Let's go, Stacy. A bundle. How many items was that on bundle? I've only done like one bundle on Poshmark, but I saw Chris at Peak before. He did like $1,000 bundle with a ton of items. So when that comes in, I might have to not do a live and figure that one out on my own. I just found you through K-Way. I really enjoy your lives. These early morning shows are great too. Yes, running. Thanks for coming in. K-Way is awesome. Resell. I know I always give each other a hard time. And you guys might come in and see me talk bad about him, but no, we talk like daily probably. But he's still a punk. He's still a punk. Didn't you guys were you at my Whatnot show? The first giveaway was his Tumblr. I thought that was funny. I got that Tumblr from him because I bought shoes off his show and then had him run them again. So he was like, I got to send you something. It's simply his Tumblr. So I'm like, I'm giving that away. I don't want that thing with your face on it. I still use Flip for $9. Yeah. So Amanda Reed still use Flip for $9. And if that works for you for $9, I'm all for it. I'm all about whatever works for people. So Flip for $9, that is super cheap. And that's a cross lister. So look into Flip too. Look into all of them. See what makes most sense for you. Look at all the features they have, all those sort of things. How many items do you have on Poshmark? Right now, I think right around 800 or 900. I don't have my whole store. Good morning, Liv. Be careful on bundles because the shipping gets expensive on you. Okay, I will, Big. I'll try to be careful on that. I don't know how to do it yet. I just found. Oh, by the way, running again. I appreciate you coming in, and I want to do lives every Monday morning at like 8:30. I know it's late today, but every Monday morning for sure, and then throughout the week in the morning I do lives. But definitely like morning lives. Up and at them. We can ship together. I can answer questions. A lot of you can hear me repeat the same thing over and over again, but there are always new eyes. So AutoPosher is amazing, Stacy. I agree. I get more for some items on Poshmark than eBay. The boss share is a must. Also, it's nice to be able to clear some stuff out with offers there. Yes, Audra, I'm agree. Audra, you're like a pro at Poshmark. I agree. I think on Poshmark, the shares, everyone says the shares are huge. So to be able to have a virtual assistant to do all those shares all day long. So like right now, I probably have 1,000 shares of my items, whatever that even means. But I know it's what you need to do to get your items sold is good. So to have a virtual assistant to do that is something everyone should probably look into if you're on Poshmark and plan to list a lot of items. And then also, the offers. So I feel like I get way more offers on Poshmark than I do on eBay. And a lot of times it's on stuff that's been really stagnant. And I'm just like, yes, I'm glad someone offered something on it and get it out the door. So I'm all about it. I agree with that. For automation, AutoPosher 35 more. I looked it up. Yeah, so full automation. So for me, I pay $89.99 a month. That's the full program. There are different price levels that go down from there. I do the full cross listing. I do the full automation. So the delist, relist, I do everything. I can, again, at the end of this, after we pack everything, I can go in and show you. If you want to stick around, I can go in and show you exactly what I have on AutoPosher. Gotten $35 a few times on Poshmark for BKE jeans. If you promote on eBay, percentage is the same. Okay, there you go. And also BKE jeans that are women's, right? Supposedly some of them sell. The boot cut is what someone sent me, and that makes sense because they're kind of flare. Do you find Lululemon isn't selling quickly lately? Yes. So Lululemon still is a great pickup, but it sells for less. People I think are used to Lululemon, including myself, selling for more. It's not. So it's going to take you slower. It's going to take longer for those items to sell. You're just going to have to start pricing Lululemon down. That's just the way it is. Like this shirt, my favorite Metal Tech shirt, these sell for in the mid 20s now. They used to sell in the high 30s. They don't anymore. It's just the way it is. I'll send you a rundown. Thank you. Flipped here too. Works great enough for cheapskate. Hey, running. Yes. If you use Flip, like I said, whatever works for you guys. I'm not against anything. I was just waiting.
I liked everything in one spot, like I was saying earlier. That's why I was waiting to see how AutoPosher. And if the cross-lister wasn't great, I was looking at Vindu. So those are what I was looking at. I sold 4 items today and made a profit of $60. Let's go. Already today, $60. That's like half of my teacher pay in a day. I love this job. Shipping is expensive only if over 5 pounds of poshmark. Got you. Do you allow offers on eBay? I hate when someone undercuts you $2 or $3 because you don't want to reject something so low. Okay. Do you allow offers on eBay? Yes, John. On a lot of my items, I do allow offers. I hate when someone undercuts you $2 or $3 just because you don't want to reject something so low. I'm not sure if I understand that question, but as far as lowball offers, I don't take offense to them. A lot of times I won't respond, and I know some people are like, you should respond to every one of them. If they're really lowball, I'm not going to mess with it just because a lot of times those people, you don't want to mess with them. They're going to have an issue with the item anyway, sometimes just from past experience. Yeah. eBay was slow last week. Doug, thank you. I'm with you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Lululemon and NYC experienced so much theft in stores closing. Ooh. So Lululemon in New York City, a lot of theft. Yeah, that could be driving down the price. That's everywhere. When I was in Chicago, you guys saw, I literally have footage. It's on one of my shorts. I literally was with my son in the coat section at a store, and there were 2 dudes. I know exactly what they were doing. They were like, ooh, Michael Kors, ooh, Calvin Klein. They were just getting as many coats as they could. I turned my phone on to record. I just recorded them picking up all the clothes, walking straight up out the door. And that's the second one I saw in Chicago while I was there. And I was only there a couple days. You're early at 6:30 a.m. there. No, I'm late. I should have been on at 5:30. What's up, Liv? The Whatnot was so much fun last night, by the way. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks for showing up. That's what it's about for me. I posted a picture this morning on Facebook. It really is just about having fun, like people getting good deals to resell or for themselves. And I truly think last night people got good deals for themselves or to resell. Like there were some things that went for a couple dollars more than what I paid, which I'm totally fine with. So, and I know those brands will resell for more. So I'm happy about that sort of thing. I think it's fun. I don't get paid from Whatnot or anything like that. I know because I do social media, like I don't get paid to do any of that. These are the North Face. Again, these were retail arbitrage. Whenever I find North Face cargo shorts for men, I usually list them around $23 and they sell. These I listed. Going to Ronald. Yep, these I listed for $23.99 and they're new with tags. If you're new here, the reason I did that is because I got these at Dick's Outlet and they made so many. They were all over the country. The market was flooded with this exact pair of shorts. So I had to price them accordingly. When I find nylon cargo shorts by North Face, I price them up. So always do your comps. Basically, always do your comps. But did you add item color vary from different screens to your listing? Yes. So Momo, I did last week after our live pack on Friday. We went over to my eBay store and we did a bulk item description edit, and we edited everything. We edited every single item, the description in like 2 minutes or probably like 5 minutes because I had to type it all out. But yeah, I did. I sold something that was blue and someone returned to say it wasn't the color they thought. Question on Posher virtual assistant. I don't have it deleting and making new listings. It said once you do it, changes cannot be made later. What's the best setting for that? Bobby, on the virtual assistant on AutoPosher, is that what you're talking about? I have automatic. I put it on the delist and relist. I think changes can't be made later. I don't know what changes that would be. Like once I list my item, I usually don't change anything with it. So I don't think about that. When it says that, it says that, I don't think about it because I'll make changes. Is the summer slowdown for real? Doug, not for me. Nope. Summer slowdowns not for me. I do seasonal selling, as you know, but as long as you're picking up the right items at the right price, they will sell. Yes.
I'm sure, but in retail, like July and August is always a little bit slower for people, big stores and everything, but it's not dead. There's no summer death. Last year, I had plenty of sales. I was talking with Beardy the other day about my best months, and some of them were in the summer. Actually, August and September were really good. Really, big winner here. Great show last night. Thanks, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Sir Sal? Yep, I remember shipping your stuff late last night. Thanks for coming in. It was fun. And you got, you want a giveaway, right? Good morning. Didn't you have a promo code for AutoPosher? Thanks, Katie. Yes, Katie. So if you go to surfsupfinds.com, there's just a link that says $5 off AutoPosher. You can click that link. I also have it in my link tree, but I'm old. I thought having a website would be better, just for people to look. Like, you can see my eBay store. There's nothing on there for sale. Nothing like that. These are Orvis. There you go. We were talking about, Audrey, weren't you talking about things that sell year round that are weird? These are really, really thick corduroy pants that are a great seller in the fall that I would save until the fall, but I already had them listed and they sold. So this goes to show you, if you have this stuff ready to sell and you're twiddling your thumbs, list it, because it sold for me. This is going out priority. Get off me, Felix. This is going out priority. They paid for it. It sold for $35. It took a best offer. I bought it for $4.99. I pass on Orvis so often. I do too, but let me show you a couple things with this. I'm sorry, I should have told you about this. So see how this has these leather, these are like little leather pocket things, right? So little details on this help the sale. This is good Orvis, thick corduroy, and it has these leather pockets. That was really loud. And a lot of times you'll see leather back here too. So you know this isn't like a Costco Orvis. This is a store Orvis. Also, I want you guys to know that the store Orvis sells Barber. So this Orvis sells Barber. We have one in our city. I went in there and I checked out all their stuff. Orvis sells for a lot of money. The really good stuff sells for good money. Sharing on Poshmark is so time consuming. Momo, sharing on Poshmark is so time consuming. Yeah. See, I don't know about that because I just do AutoPosher. I don't know about the sharing, but I could imagine. I'm not wasting my time with that. I need to spend more time exercising. I'll be honest with you guys. I ran this weekend. It felt really good. I'm gonna run again today. And when I mean run, the slowest I've ever ran in my life. And I'm not lying. Really, really slow. But I didn't stop. My goal was to not stop, even no matter how slow I was. I think Tommy Hilfiger is making a comeback. Doug, I think it is. As long as it's like the thick skater jeans, at least that's what I found so far. Like wide leg skater jeans have sold pretty well. I sold 2 Christmas sweaters last week. So weird. Christmas sells year round. I mean, people are like my daughter. They want Christmas every day. So we listen to Christmas music in the morning. How do you do on Depop? I feel like 1,000 likes until I reduce it to nothing. I don't sell on Depop, Katie. I know I could with AutoPosher. All I have to do is just click yes to cross list, but I don't sell on Depop yet. I can tell you this. One of my buddies here in town, the vintage guy I talk about, he sells on Depop, and it's stuff that we would all pass every single day that wouldn't have a chance on eBay, but it sells on Depop. For example, just crew neck like kitten shirt or kitten sweatshirts from like the 90s sell on Depop. Jorts, jean shorts by no name brands sell on Depop. I don't know. If you were wrongfully banned from the bins, how would you manage that? I don't know. I don't go to the bins. So if I got banned from the bins, I would say, peace. Don't care about you anyways. What's your other niche that you profit besides clothing? I used to sell antiques collectibles. So anytime I can find that, honestly, I will buy anything that makes a profit. So right now I have in my garage, I have a trash can full of golf clubs that I bought throughout the fall and winter. I'm going to clean all those on a sunny day here soon, and then I'll list them all on Facebook Marketplace. I sold a golf bag the other day on Facebook Marketplace, plush toys. I've been spoiled with clothing because it's so easy to pack clothing and pack. I found that packing plush animals are really easy to do, and hats. So all that sort of stuff. But I'll buy anything that is worth my time for the profit. If that worth my time for the profit, yes. So if there's something that I have to get bubble wrap for and everything else, and it's $5 into 25, I'm not going to buy it because it's too much work when I can sell a shirt for that same deal and put it in a poly mailer. Not worry about it breaking. Tees and vintage, yeah, cheap. What happened to the at the Bing? What happened at the Bings? What happened at the Bings? Sir, ask me that question again. I discovered your channel lately, learning every day. Thank you for your help. Share Posher's Closet. Not sure that helps, but I have nearly 500,000 followers. I'm not sure either. Lee, thank you for coming in and joining. If you guys are new joining, especially on YouTube, I had a lot more subscribers come over there. Doing these live packing and things, I think are good for people to watch. I would have watched them. That's why I say that. My husband went to a different Goodwill this weekend and found a bunch. Sorry, it lagged on me. Went to a different Goodwill this weekend and found a bunch of first-time stuff for me. The brand of swim trunks that are VIL Vilbriqueen. I don't know how to pronounce it. It has the patch right on the top of the butt. That brand swim shorts, which is the best brand I think in swim shorts right now. That's a good find. Viore board shorts. That's a good find. Lululemon pants. That's a good find. Johnny O and RLX Performance. That's called a haul. That is a thrift haul that like you would brag about and people would watch that and be jealous, like me. My husband is debating doing sports memorabilia. I think it would be more difficult because it's authentication process. I am wrong. We're trying to start out. I just need to do photos and listings. Yeah, listings are my least favorite part, but once you get in the habit of doing it, it's good. I've sold a ton of sports memorabilia stuff, tons of it. I've sent stuff away to get authenticated. I've done stuff that's not been authenticated. You just have to look up comps with anything else. It might be assigned. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. It could be assigned Pete Rose. Pete Rose played for the Cincinnati baseball team and the Reds, and it might be a signed baseball. A lot of people will think, ooh, a Pete Rose signed baseball. It's worth money. Well, if you look at comps on that, and if it's not authentic, it's not worth a lot of money. Even when it's authenticated, it's still not worth because he signed so many. He'll do appearances where people will pay to get stuff signed by him. So it just depends. Just look up your comps on sports memorabilia stuff. I used to sell hard goods, but trying to ship with different size boxes, etc., was such a pain. Clothing is such easier. Yeah, much more easier to sell clothing. It's a nickel and dime process, but it's what I can do. Trust me. If I could buy paintings for $5,000 and sell them for $25,000, I'd take them right over to UPS, have them ship it and insure it themselves, and send it on its way. But I just can't do that anymore. I love to, and my eyes are always open for that, but I just don't see that stuff anymore. When you buy at flea markets and yard sales, how do you create receipt? You can just simply write that stuff down if you have a spreadsheet or whatever. I do an average cost of goods for my items. I blocked a ridiculous lowball offer last week. Yeah. So if you get really lowball offers by sellers, sometimes on eBay, I just block them. Sorry. You want to lowball me and keep lowballing me? You're blocked. I don't want to have anything to do with you because you're the type of person that's probably going to get the item, say there's a stain, and want a refund. Then I'll say, return it, and I'll give you a full refund. They'll say, no, I want a partial refund. No. Does that sound familiar to you guys? That's kind of how the conversations goes. I got a negative review because a shirt smelled like detergent and the customer is allergic. Summer, I don't understand why people do that. Well, I've never heard of anyone around me in teaching school, thousands of kids. I've never had a parent say, my kid's allergic to perfume or detergent. Can you please not have that around? But on eBay, for some reason, a few times a year, you'll get someone complaining about that. If someone says I'm allergic, I would say I'm so sorry, but I will give you a full refund. Return the item. I'll give you a full refund.
When is the next Whatnot, Felix? I don't know. I have to get good items. I'm not doing Whatnots unless I have really good items. Not going to do it for women's. That looked like Vineyard. Maybe. I bought for yourself. I know you bought it for yourself. Those pants, I know you bought for yourself. Oh, gosh, I'm way behind. If you already answered, how do you determine if it's a lowball offer? If the offer, Adventure, what's up, Adventure? Let's say you have an item that is listed for 50 and you know it should sell for around 40 or 50 and someone offers you 10, that's a lowball offer. Anything under 50% of my item price to me is a lowball offer to me. Hello from Chicago. What's up, Mari? I hope to come to Chicago soon. I want to go thrifting up there again soon. You're not old. Thanks positively. You are adorable. Great show, Les. I appreciate that. I'm going to do it once. I know how. Positive to force Whatnot is extremely easy. Extremely easy. It is so easy. You saw me. It took me a long time to do it. I wanted Whatnot to tell me when it was time. It was time when I didn't want to list women's clothing and I had a lot of good women's clothing to sell. That's when Whatnot told me. So once I got on Whatnot, it was so easy. I didn't even do like a fake show. I just went straight to the real show. People are patient on there with you. They'll laugh with you. It's all good. The fishing brand, Evan, what fishing brand? Did I mention a fishing brand? Orvis Brimbraid's moss is a great seller. Riser coming in. Yes, Brisbane moss by Orvis. A lot of times in the pocket of the pants, they'll say Brisbane. AutoPosher is a lifesaver for sharing and relisting. Agree, Momo. Those shorts look like Vineyard Vines, not North Face. They were North Face. They were North Face. But we'll go ahead and do the next item. Next item is a Vineyard Vines. Speaking of Vineyard Vines, I like Vineyard Vines that are stretchy, polyester, spandex, nylon material. Bought it for $5, sold it for $22.99. There's your summer in a nutshell. Nickel and diming. Nickel and diming. I got so much Polo Ralph Lauren at a yard sale. Also, Bowden dresses, so much. Nothing over $3. That is awesome. As you should. As you should. I thought about that on my way to drop my daughter off this morning. At a yard sale, clothing should be, whoa, I lost it. Clothing should be like cheaper than a thrift store. Because if I thought about how I'm going to approach a yard sale and garage sales this season, if people have clothing priced really high, do I just let it go? Do I offer them what I want to offer them? Or do I kind of give them a little suggestion, aggressive suggestion, knowing I don't need that item, being like, just so you know, I find all this stuff all the time at Goodwill for $4 and you're selling it for $10 and you have 1% of the foot traffic that Goodwill has. So I'll buy this from you right now. I understand if you don't want to sell it, just letting you know. But I feel like most people with garage sales and yard sales, they ask around, at least when we have them in our neighborhood, like, what do you guys sell clothes for? Oh, we sell them for $1, $2, $3. Okay, we'll sell ours for that too. That's what I get. I know there's going to be a lot of comments on that one. All right, I lost you guys know I have all my stuff already out. Bowden sells well. Sold a great jacket for $65. I passed up on all Bowden. I need to research Bowden. eBay, sold items, highest price, sorted out, and like research the first few pages. Do Vineyard Vines t-shirts sell? Leanne, they don't sell as well. If you can get them for $1, you can probably get 10 to 12 out of them maybe, but they don't sell as well as they used to. I'm doing so bad at finding clothing. Tips to finding clothes. Doug. You just got to go in and go in the thrift store. What do you mean you're doing bad? Thrift stores are full of clothing. You just got to, it's knowledge. Just keep building that knowledge. Chubby shorts. We're going to ship out Chubbies. Know this brand Chubbies. Chubbies sells really well. Keep that in the back of your mind now. When you go to shorts, look for on the inside for Chubbies. Keep that in your back pocket. Chubbies pair. When posting, I will find, and I'll fill in as much in the description as I can. I see you don't. I think I will stop since it doesn't affect your sales. Cara, that's why I post my eBay store. I'm not afraid. like go over. I don't care about listing impressions. Like people click through rate, like they click in it and they don't buy anything. I could care less about that stuff because they still sell stuff. By the way, these sold for $23.74. That was an AutoPosher sale. So AutoPosher selling an offer because I don't sell anything for that much. Bought them for like $7 at that Dick's outlet. But yes, I don't item specifics. I only do what is mandatory. So like those 6 things, which are like brand, size, color, whatever. And then sometimes I'll do the pattern. If I sell similar from someone else, a lot of times they'll have a ton listed. And I'll leave them as such, as long as they match up with my item. But yeah, I don't put a ton of item specifics. Just do pictures, and my description doesn't talk about the item at all. So yeah, just save yourself time. I'm all about being more efficient. Being more efficient means listing more items, means making more money. What the fuck? On a detergent complaint, did you tell them just to rewatch the t-shirt? Exactly, Sandy. They're buying used clothing. Like, wash it. Like, if the item came smelling like smoke, I understand. I would be pissed too. But, like, smelling clean? If it smells clean, shoot, I might not even rewash it. I might just wear it. Does it affect your Facebook rating if you don't accept offers? I don't know about Facebook. I don't sell on Facebook, Barbara. I don't know about Facebook ratings. I've had someone message me asking if a shirt had any smells or perfumes because she is allergic. If they're allergic, the message would they would message first, just like that lady. That's a good, yeah, Sophia, that's good. So if someone was truly allergic, I think they'd probably message you. And I've actually had that too. And a lot of times I'll say, you know, I'll tell them like not to buy it or something, because I don't want it to go to them. I don't want them to have an allergic reaction or whatever. Because I just tell them I don't wash my items. And they're generally free of smells. That's in my description. Smells, this all sounds gross, right? But we're on the same team. We all sell used stuff, right? Let's see. Good morning. On the signature subject, I grabbed a bunch of jerseys from a small thrift store. One is Red Sox jersey with a faded signature, probably 50% faded. Is it worth even pursuing if its value is faded? Yes, of course, Daniel. If there's an autograph on there, even if it's faded, it's good. So they'll grade. You guys probably don't care, but it's good to hear about this. So if you send it into PSA, you can go to PSA on Google. You can go to that website. They're probably the top-notch authentication center. They authenticate comic books, sports cards, autographs, and with autographs, you'll get a you can get it authenticated, but you can also get it graded. So if it's a really detailed autograph and there's no fading, it'll get like a 9 or 10 grade. If it's faded, it might get like a 4 grade, but it's still authentic. So even if you have a faded signature, it can still sell. That's totally fine. As long as it's visible, people know like this is authentic, or it's a signed piece by someone really cool. I sold a college logo Vineyard Vines polo. There you go. Yep. They still sell. They still sell. They just don't sell as much as they used to. Does it affect your eBay rating if you don't accept offers? No, it does not accept your eBay rating if you don't accept offers. Nope. Does not. You can decline offers. You cannot accept offers. You can let offers just sit and penned and go away. Yes, I paid $3 for the 6 Polo Ralph Lauren double XL long sleeve button downs this weekend. I asked if they had more and wanted to sell, and he bought 2 more pairs of polo cargo shorts with the pony. See, just ask. Just ask. Politely ask. There's no harm in that. There's no harm in that. And then also, sometimes if it's like a neighborhood garage sale, be like, listen, I live in the neighborhood. If you ever have stuff to get rid of, hit me up. I live here. Give me your number if you're comfortable with that, or if you have a business card, instead of donating it, like just call me and I'll buy it from you. Goodwill finds that good stuff. Goodwill finds the good stuff and prices it up. Doug, so Doug says Goodwill finds the good stuff and prices it up. That's true, but they're always going to be behind. I can't make any of these sales up. I'm buying all these things at Goodwills. I buy them in Chicago. I buy them in Florida. I buy them in Indy. I buy them in Kentucky. I buy them in Ohio.
They don't know everything. As long as you build that brand knowledge, you will find things that they don't know, or they skip on, or they're behind on a brand that just came out that they don't know about, all that sort of thing. Scored a Chinese New Year. Ralph Lauren with a big hit on the back this weekend. Let's go, Speed Racer. They have a Chinese, this is the year of the dragon, I think they, or Chinese New Year, whatever. I found a Chinese Polo Bear shirt. I didn't buy it though, because it was full price. Question about changes being, on the question about changes being permanent on relist, I think it's because AutoPosher changes the photo pixel slightly so it looks different. Kway explained it once. Okay, I think I do remember Kway saying that. So it might change the pixels a little bit on the relist. So Poshmark knows that it's not the same item or a copy of the item. So it thinks it's a new item. I want them. What are some brands to look for that could be fake? Definitely like Jordans are faked a lot. Jordan, any hype stuff gets faked. I appreciate all your quick tips. You're welcome. I was going to say eBay, not Facebook. Got you, Barbara. I got you. Do you have any kids shoes, specifically Jordans? I do. I just haven't listed them. My son's grown out of them. I need to clean them and list them, but I don't like listing my own stuff for some reason. I love your organization system. How would you adapt for someone new? I'm currently doing a bag with numbers method, but it takes too long compared to you. Laura, I agree. I think it takes too long too, but you just start. Oh man, just start with some fresh bins. Maybe do like 8 bins. I don't know how much stuff you have, like a jeans bins, a polo bin, shorts bins, a sweater bin, something like that, and then start going from there. But yeah, I love my bin system. That's the first time I heard someone say they love my bin system. It's super efficient for me. Our Goodwill washes all items and lists new tags. That's nice. Ours don't. They spray with smell good stuff. When you pay to have a store on eBay, can you have sections for different types of items? Yes. So Doug, in my store on eBay, you'll see if you go to my storefront, I have men's, women's, kids, denim, all that sort of stuff. And when I run a sale, I can click on just men's shorts or just denim jeans or whatever and run sales just on that. So when you have a store, you can put it in your categories. What is your average cost of goods per item? $5.25-ish, Jason. Depop sells on style. Yes, they sell on style. How do you get banned from the bins? I have no idea. I think you get banned from the bins if you, like, I'm not even going to say the word somebody because people fight. So it's worse than fight. If you're going, are you going thrifting today? I'm not going live thrifting today. I'll be live thrifting later this week, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or all those days, but not today. Today, I really need a list. I sold so many pair of denim jorts on Depop, nothing brands. Reisner. Okay, so Depop is totally a fashion selling site, like jorts, jean shorts with no brands. I think on Depop, I have a feeling that if people know your store, like what I might just do are list things and then put them over to Depop that are just those vintage style items and let my store be known on Depop as that vintage store instead of an everything store. Because then like people come over just looking for that. I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud. I didn't get banned at the bins. Dixon flannel board shorts. What? I didn't know they made those. All right. Sorry, Trisha. Sorry. Let me get into this. I am so far behind. I saw Pete Rose signing autographs in Vegas. Yeah, so they do. Pete Rose is known for it, but a lot of people do it. So they'll do signings where like let's say I'll say, all right, Pete Rose, I'll pay you $10,000. I don't know how much he does. $10,000 to come over to my house, and then he'll say I'll sign autographs for 2 hours. So what I would do is advertise it, and then I'll charge people $100 a ticket or $50 a ticket to get in, meet Pete Rose, and get 2 items autographed by him. So my job is to advertise, get as many people in. Hopefully I make $20,000 off of people coming in. He's there for 2 hours signing stuff, and he gets his 10,000 and I make my 10,000. Then everyone has a whole bunch of autographed stuff. That's how that stuff works.
If they are that sensitive, don't buy pre-owned. Oh, whoops. We gotta. All right. Add extra detergent in the case. There you go. Kings. What's up, Kings? Missed you on lives. Do you have free returns? No. Buyer pays shipping, buyer pays returns for me. I'm not ignoring you guys. I got to go back and forth. Someone tried to scam me by saying we shipped an item that wasn't even an item that was ours. Yes, people try to do that for me too, and I get at them. I think it was last week I was on live. People were trying to say this is not the item, and I went at them. I'm sorry, I went at them. I didn't care, and I'm kind of getting into the camp of not caring as much about negative feedback. Yeah, I don't know. That could be a controversial thing to say, but my feedback's good, 99.9 or 8. But I just feel like if you have the right item and list at the right price and you're a top-rated seller, you're fine. People are going to see that you have 1,200 positive feedback and 2 that are not positive. And most of the time, the not positive are BS reasons, and you can comment on there and people can see that. So if they have any question about it. Do I have mods? I do have mods. I just started eBay and having a hard time getting views on items. I haven't promoted any tips. On eBay, just list the right item at the right price. It's seasonally too. So if you have sweaters, it might be hard to sell right now. Polo shirts sell quick right now. Shorts sell quick right now. Just the right items at the right price will help sell your items, but it can take a while to see those consistent sales come in. What do you pay for Tommy Bahama silk shirts? $4.99 is what I pay. Hold on real quick. Dream Team Boy. You're a mod. Dream Team Boy. What would you pay for a Tommy Bahama silk shirt? No, don't give any advice. We have a local women in our distressed thrift store that give great flat rate prices. That's what I'm talking about. You try to find other places that give good prices, flat rate prices. I miss Surfs. He's a wonderful man. Thanks, Kings. Appreciate that. If someone has high prices, I just walk away to find better deals on the next one. Okay, so at yard sales and garage sales, and Arizona does flea markets. If you guys want to watch Arizona Pickens on TikTok, it's Arizona Pick''N Pickin'. He does Sunday morning flea markets, and you can watch him live go flea market. So yeah, he just says I go to the next one. I don't even worry about it. By the way, thanks for following. I saw some people follow. Thoughts on buying running shoes in bulk, $25, like Brooks. NY Sports, if they were Brooks or Asics for $25 brand new, for sure I'd buy them for $25 a pair. Yes. Yep. Brooks or Asics. Adidas, Nike, they make some cheap models that go to like Shoe Carnival and stuff. So I'd have maybe trouble. Don't forget about us, Meg. I got you guys. I had a person accuse me of dousing it with Febreze. I don't own Febreze. Yeah. You know what, Meg, though? The thrift store I go to, they spray stuff before it comes out. So it might be the thrift store. I think you're allergic to certain detergent. You should not buy clothing used. Agree. Smell is the only subject complaint that cannot be proven. Perfect return complaint. That's a good, Reisner. That is true. So smell cannot be proven. They can say it smells. You can say it doesn't. They can take pictures. It can't be proven. So eBay will probably side with the buyer. Just know that if you don't want negative feedback. Is $25 too much to buy shoes in bulk? Sorry. If I'm way behind, put questions. I'm way behind. I want to get to packing and I want to answer your questions. Should I do a store if it just started out as a side hustle? No, Mama, don't do a store unless it pays for itself or it makes sense. If you're paying more in fees than a store would cost, buy a store. But there are a lot of forums on that on eBay itself or YouTube. You can go on YouTube and say, when's the right time to get an eBay store? And people will go through and talk about that. Never looked at Depop. I have teen daughters with lots of stuff. I should take a look on there. You should. A lot of kids buy on Depop. A lot of like 20-year-olds, teens, they all like Depop. Do you go to the Goodwill and Fisher's Carmel? I do in Carmel, but not Fisher's. We have so many Goodwills in the Indy area. I can't hit them all, even close to hitting them all. So I don't go to the ones in Fisher's. There are a lot of people over there too. I just don't. I kind of have my own routes. Do you have mums? Do I have moms? Do I have moms? What are you talking about? Teeth whitening routine. Big Sweaty. What's up, Big Sweaty? You had a new video come out. I liked it. And then when you had a new video come out, I always have to go look at your Polo Ralph Lauren video when you did your dancing. I like it. I had to watch it. Polo Ralph Lauren video. Depop. My best denim shorts sellers are St. John's Bay, Sun River, and Wrangler cargo dad shorts. On Depop, best selling St. John's Bay. What? Jean shorts. Who would have thought? Flea market lives are so fun. I know they are. How do you find yard sales? I'm in Nova. I haven't found anything yet. A lot of people go to garagesales.net or Yard Sale Treasure Hunter. There are apps. There are different apps in different places you can find it online. So you guys can answer him. If you guys know, you can answer in the comments. I throw definitely sprays with smell good stuff. Ours does too. Currently, it kind of saves me time, right? Currently selling eBay. How does Depop shipping differ? I don't know because I don't sell there yet. I'll have to figure that out if I start selling over there. I sell a bit of everything on Depop. Wondering if prices are higher up north at Goodwill than where I am in the south. Amanda, I don't know. I feel like every Goodwill around here is different. Let's do the next item. Next item is this Johnny O. Johnny O, I sold one just like this last week. It is a polyester again with Johnny O. I've now kind of gone away from cotton, and I get only the stretchy kind, the wicking. This is just a quarter zip vest. Sold the exact same one last week, just in a different color. Sold for $29.99. I bought it for $3.99. And also, so Indy, it just depends on the store. So if I go to Into the City, stuff's usually priced cheaper, but they don't get as good at donations. They still get good donations. But like here up on the north side, regular brands that they think are worth a lot of money, like Nike and Under Armour, are priced high, but then they'll get Nordstrom brands that they don't know about, and they don't know how to price them. Like I'll get Mother jeans for $7.99. So it's just where you go. It's just where you go. I love this Polo Ralph Lauren video. I do too. It's so funny. What state are you? I'm in Indiana. How long did it take you to make your first sale on Poshmark? Like overnight. When I cross-list with AutoPosher, it was like overnight. Overnight. All right, let me get you guys over here. See, I go back to back. What's my death pile look like? Leanne, that's a very personal question. How could you ask something like that? That's so personal. $39.99. So these are a lot. I contemplated on getting these at the thrift store. One of them is a Patagonia base layer, and the other one is an Arc'teryx. That's a really good brand to be on the lookout for. That little guy right there, probably the best overall hiking brand. But there was no size on the Arc'teryx. They were both a little dingy. No pulls, which a lot of these have pulls, but they're just worn out. I thought, you know what? They're both, I think, a medium. They one what said medium. The other one looked to be a medium. I measured them. I'm like, I'll just list them together because the Arc'teryx has a symbol. A lot of times hikers and people that wear these things don't care. They'll buy it. It's one of the items that they don't care if it's distressed. So I bought them for $5 a piece. So I had $10 into these, and I sold them for $39.99. There's a random example of how I'll lot things together. Very random. And Leanne, my death pile, I don't have a pile. I have bins of death bins. I have death bins. I have a ton of spring stuff. Remember, I save all my spring and summer stuff throughout the winter, and it's only April. So I have a ton of spring and summer stuff to list. Our bins is super structured and it runs smooth. I could easily see them banning you if you've been told a few times not to do something. Loitering, cutting a line, running. They do all that stuff running. They do all that stuff at our bins. Our bins, they run, they shove, they yell, they scream, all that stuff. They don't usually get kicked out. But our bins are good. They do 45 minutes, you can go through the bins. Then everyone goes to the outside behind a line. They take all the bins out, every single one, roll all new bins in, and then they blow a whistle and you can go for all the bins again. So that's how it works here. For those that sell on Depop, do you guys cross-list everything on Depop or picky about it? So there's your question for everybody. Laura wants to know, if you sell on Depop, do you cross-list everything or are you more picky? Appleton, Wisconsin. What's up, Wisconsin? Have you figured out average cost of item per retail arbitrage? Yeah, so my retail arbitrage average cost of good is probably around like $14. I have all my receipts from like the Dick's warehouse sale, so I had to go through that for my taxes. Have you figured out? Oh my girl, Goodwill's never wash items. Do you know how expensive that would be? It would. Yeah, I know. I don't think Goodwill washes, but maybe some do. That'd be so expensive, especially for a thrift store, non-for-profit. I've been going back and forth about offering free returns. I think you sold it for me. Yeah, I don't do free returns. I do buyer pays returns, and I have a 3% return rate, and mostly it's because it doesn't fit the buyer. I'm not paying for that. I'm not Amazon. How do you set it up on eBay so buyer to buyer pay return? I don't know. I don't know. It's been so long. I've never had free returns, so I don't know. It's been so long. I don't know how. It's probably changed 8 times since I did that. But you can probably type in the forums on eBay how to do it, and they'll be like step by step. You could probably do it in like 5 minutes. At some point, you can discuss the features to look for in designer labels. That would be indicators they are fake. Yeah. So what Reisner has said before, which I agree with, if you have an opportunity to go into a really high-end store in a town near you, even if you have to drive a little bit, go into a Nordstrom's, go into a Saks, go into a Bloomingdale, whatever you have, high-end stores, even if it's a Lululemon or an REI with Patagonia and Arc'teryx and stuff, go in there, just do some research, look at their labels, look how stuff's made, feel how heavy things are, look at the inner tags of how the fabrics and where stuff's made, like all those little things. If you do your research there and then you'll go out thrifting, you'll know right away if something's fake. You'll be like, that print's way off. That tag is off. This feels not real. That tag on the inside should say a lot more than it does. That's what I say. What's the reason, the benefit of being a top rated seller? Leanne, I don't really know. It used to have, if you are top rated seller plus, you get some discounts or some like an extra 10% off your shipping fees or something weird. I don't know. I don't think there's any advantage. I think just be above average. Be above average or top rated. I think you're fine. On Mercari, do you do free shipping and add it to the price? I feel like Mercari, they charge so much for their rates. Panda, I haven't done Mercari yet. I'm not listed on Mercari yet. Just Poshmark and eBay so far. I can cross list over there if I need to. I bought a hat at Goodwill over the weekend, $6.99. It sold in 2 hours for $150. What the heck? Hat sold for $150. Only thing I can think of are like the NFL or NBA teams that have like the shark teeth. Arc'teryx would have to be completely trashed and shredded for me to pass on it. Lulu, same way. Arc'teryx would have to be completely shredded. Arc'teryx could have a pull. It will sell Smart Wool. I still have this here. Smart Wool. If this thing has little holes in it, this will still sell. So hiking brands will sell with the stress. Write that down. That's from, I forget what movie that's from. Who's paying for returns on Mercari now? Is it Mercari? I don't know. Their entitled model has changed. I know, it's nuts. I have no idea. Do you take pics or notes about those high-end things? Like when I research them, what's the process? No, I just go in the stores. Again, I've been reselling clothing since 2016. So like, I just have a lot of experience of selling that stuff and feeling that stuff and looking at that stuff and coming across fakes and real things. Just go spend a little time. You're not going to become an expert at that overnight, but I think you'll learn a thing or two if you just go into a Nordstrom's, spend 30 minutes or so looking at different brands that you might find in a thrift store, feeling them over, looking at the tags. I think you'll gain some knowledge out of that. Might not gain everything, but you'll get something out of it. Yeah, was that a polo hat? As a top-rated seller,
who does not have a store. I have access to Terapeak. Otherwise, I think you have to have a store. There you go. See, I answer that one for you. Back to you guys. Post, not spend. There you go. If you get 10 things from a store, do you record the cost of each item or do you average it out? I average it out. So if I get 10, let's go to the next item. These are William Murray. This is definitely a brand to keep your eye out for. These were at a Dick's warehouse sale. But again, I would still keep an eye out for this brand, William Murray. They always have really goofy prints on them. These sold for $34.99. They're new with tags. I can tell you how much I bought them for. Oh, no, I took it off. I probably bought these for right around $14. A new with tags. Sold for $34.99. Let me make sure they're going to Bobby. They are. They're going to Bobby. So they're going to Bobby. What's it going to answer? Yeah. So, if you get 10 items from a store, do you record the cost of each? Yeah. So I do the average. So if I get, our eBay stores are flat rate. So all the shirts are $4.99. All the shorts are $3.99. Jeans $7.99. Blazers $7.99. Pants $4.99. And my average cost of good is $5.25. So that's my average cost because everything's even. It's not like when I went to Florida red, white, and blue where everything is all over the place in prices. It would be a little bit more difficult. Good morning, Gladys. Thanks for popping in. I think men's stuff sell better than women's. You are smart to stay away from women's. Yeah, that's why I only do it on Whatnot because hopefully people will buy it for themselves or buy it cheap and resell it. But like I can't not pass on good women's clothing. Like if I find a pair of mothers, like I cannot not pass on that. Even though women, yeah, even though I just do men's. I've heard a lot lately about Arc'teryx fakes in the wild. I haven't seen any. First of all, I don't find a lot of Arc'teryx, but I don't know if they make Arc'teryx. That's a brand that you'll know if it's fake because it's made so well. The quality, the stitching, everything is so well. It's meant to be hiked in and dirty and get, walk through sticks and brush. And so you'll know, I think, if it's fake. Sugar-free. I know they're so bad for you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Next item. $24.99. So I really don't buy a ton of Duluth anymore, but this one was new with tags, and this is actually it says Duluth right there, but it's actually that Alaskan hard gear. So it's more of their rugged line, Alaskan hard gear. You'll see the little paw print, little print right there, the little paw print. This sold for $24.99. I paid $4.99 for it at a thrift store. Good morning, Jared. Mercari pays for return labels. Trisha says Mercari pays for return labels. Okay, so that's good to know too. That gives me like a check that I need to do Mercari too. Is William Murray, aka Bill Murray? Yes. Yep. William Murray is Bill Murray. And actually, some of the shirts that I've sold, he's a huge Cubs fan, if you didn't know. And there's a very similar Cubs jersey that he made into a polo. It looks like a jersey, but it's a polo. And I've found that one a few times. Yeah, that's it. That's him. That is him. That is that guy. I just take the cost and divide it by the number of items that I haul for the average buy price. Exactly. I think that's easiest for me. That's always what I've done. Never had issues. My CPA said that's totally fine what I do. So that's what I do. I don't do every single individual item. And also that would take me so much more time to do that. You know me, like all about efficiency. I'm not trying to spend a ton of time. Another pair of those North Face, same size. Again, normally sell North Face at $23.99 if I thrift them, but these were flooded in the market. They're new with tags, and I sold them for $23.99. Sorry about that. About to head to the bins today. Begin their new hours, 10 to 5. 10 to 5? Where's that at, Mav? That's not, thrift stores need to be open. Like, I feel like we're lucky. We're 9 to 9 here for thrift stores. 10 to 5, that'd be so sad for me. I'd be like, what if you had like a night to yourself? You want to go thrifting, right? Like a date night with yourself? I'd go thrifting with myself for sure.
I'm in Jersey. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're. That sucks. I'm glad it's not Indiana. Bill Murray Caddyshack. Yes, that's probably why he started that. I don't know if he's an avid golfer. Deluxe X Winona Kicks Minnesota corduroy snapback hat. Had no idea it sold so quickly. I think undersold. Okay, so that hat. I don't know how to pronounce that. Winona Kicks Minnesota corduroy snapback. Yeah, I had no idea. But there you go. Something odd, unique, and it's a collaboration. Boom. Hi, Surf's question with AutoPosher. The platform take credit every time you do delist relist. Delist relist. I can ask. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, it does not. You only get a credit on AutoPosher when you do a cross list. So definitely no. Definitely no, that's not the case. So with AutoPosher, you get a certain amount of cross-listing credits. So when you cross-list an item, that's a credit. Delist relist is part of AutoPosher's virtual assistant. So that's the virtual assistant. You don't even need the cross-lister for that to happen. So for sure, that's not the case. So you will not get a credit dinged against you for a delist relist on AutoPosher. That's for sure, 100%. Jared, good morning. Good morning, Patriot Girl. Thanks for coming in last night, Patriot Girl, from Naples, Florida. Hey, felt like Naples here yesterday. Did you find any Masters 1934? I've not. I did not find Masters 1934. I think, someone said they found one that was worth a lot of money. Bought this in Chicago. Polo Ralph Lauren Performance. This is a 3XB. 3XB. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're not new here, you hear me talk about this often. Any Polo Ralph Lauren Performance with the pony sell well. So bought this for I think this one I bought in Chicago for $5.99, and it sold for $37.99 on that one. What else did you, Felix, what did you say? What else you do by yourself? Felix wants to know, what else do I do by myself? I don't do that by myself, boy. I'm lucky like that. That's what you're talking about, Felix. You save that for Fortnite. That talk stays on Fortnite. All right, there goes that. Next item. Let's do a couple items real quick. Under Armour, new with tags, golf pants. These were $9.99. I will pay up at our thrift stores. They go back and forth with pricing these, even though new with tags or not. They price these at three pants at $4.99, shorts at $3.99, or sometimes $9.99. I'll still pick these up new or used at $9.99. So these are Under Armour match play golf pants. They have that stretchy waistband all the way around. I'll pick these up for $9.99. I sell them for $23.99 used. Sold these for $32.99 new. So 10 into 32. Fine with that. I found 2 or 4 PXG performance polos the other day. Goodwill doesn't know about them yet here. No, they don't know. A lot of people probably don't know about PXG. PXG is very new golf and clothing line, or newer to the market, and they sell really, really well. PXG, yes. If I had a day night, I'd go thrifting with Felix. Oh, Felix, that's so cute. He'd go thrifting with you. He's a very avid golfer. Trisha said that Bill Murray is a very avid golfer. You know what that makes me think of? Space Jam. Remember, he was in Space Jam with Michael Jordan, and wasn't he? And didn't he do golfing? I think he was. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he was. That makes me think of Space Jam. Thanks. I can't believe you had that rain jacket, because I've been looking for one on eBay. Rainy season coming. The jacket looks mint, and my favorite color. It is. Patriot Girl, that jacket is perfect. You'll see it. You'll be like, this never been worn. And it's that high vent 2.5, which is like the newer style. So it's a newer style. You'll love it. And isn't that funny now? Isn't that interesting? A couple months ago, you were either rubbing it in my face or just telling me how warm it was in Florida. Now it's going to be rainy season there. It's about to be nice and hot season here. Just saying. It does take one of your eBay listing credits when it delist relisted new listing. Yeah, so your eBay. So over on eBay, you get a certain amount of credits So on eBay, it does. If you delist and relist, it takes it. But on eBay, yeah, it will take your credit on eBay. But I don't worry about that because I have a store. All right, you guys are talking. Let's go. While you guys are talking, next item, real quick. You guys don't care about this. Carhartt. I bought these retail arbitrage for $5 a pair. $5 a pair. $5 a pair. Goodwill. Why are you pricing these at $20 or $15 or $10? We could buy them for $5 a pair if you just look hard enough. Sold them for $20 new with tags. And so why are you going to price them at $20 when you can buy them for new with tags at $20? And you're trying to sell them used for $20. Come on, Goodwill. All right. I also found that Carhartt has come off a little bit. So saw that whole trend go up. Carhartt started to become popular again. Still good. They made a whole bunch of it, and now it's coming down a little bit. Next item is something that I normally don't pick up. I usually don't pick up short sleeve Ralph Lauren polo shirts unless there's something about it that's this. Speaking of perfume, this smells good. I would just throw this on right now. It smells good. This is a 2XL Polo Ralph Lauren, and it's not dingy. So the collar is not dingy at all. It looks like it's never been washed. A lot of times these collars get dingy, and it's black with the white horse. Black with the white horse, for some reason, always sell for me. Black with the white horse in good condition. That one sold to Ruben for $17.99 plus shipping over on eBay. Sorry, this is a very long live, but I like answering questions and talking to you guys, so deal with it. $17.99 on that. Got my second Vero in 1 week. DHL, Vitramans, and FedEx Stan Herman overalls. Ooh, FedEx Stan Herman overalls. That's not good. Yes, Cobb, you do not want to get Vero'd on eBay. If you get a certain amount of Veros and it's not a lot, they will suspend your store. So be careful with Veros. Educate yourself with Veros on eBay. That would be huge. Another reason why I got a cross-lister. So if eBay goes out, I can post other places. Again, same pair of shorts, but they bought two per. Felix, you still in here? I'm shipping these ground. These could have gone priority, which I probably would have shipped them over to or switched them over to, but they're going ground. They weigh over a pound. So these are going ground. PXG is very hot golf brand. Agree, Patriot Girl. We just got one in Indianapolis. We just got a store in Indy, so I really hope to start seeing that around. Usually when we get a store here in Indy that's like a not like a brand that sells within a store, it's their own store, like PXG. That stuff starts popping up in the thrift store, so I'm excited about that. What's up, Brad? What's up, Garb? Will AutoPosher offer cross-listing to us regular people? Yes, Garb Girl. I talked to her this weekend. If you want AutoPosher, go to my link at Surfs Up Finds, get your discount there, and then purchase it. Then message her over on Instagram and say, Surf sent me over here. Can I have early access? And she will 100% give you early access. Because I asked her, I said, is it bothering you that I'm sending people over there? I just, because for her, it's her baby. She made it and it's really good. But I don't want to overwhelm her. And she said, for sure, send people over. So yes, go over there and do it. I'm proud of you, Felix. Thank you. And look what I was going to do. I was going to send them priority, but I'm not now. I'm sending them ground. So they bought two of those. I had $10 into them. They bought them for $39.98 because I have them listed for $30 or $19.99 a piece. So 2 pennies off. Boom. Okay. We have one more eBay item to ship out, guys, and then we'll do our Poshmark. Thanks for being patient with me. Hopefully you guys are getting work done too. Right now, if there was someone like me on, I would be listing stuff and listening to them. And then when they say something stupid like I do, I'd just be like, that guy's an idiot. Jeez. But I'll continue to listen because I have nothing better to do. These are Peter Millar. I made a mistake. I would pick these up all day long for $3.99. I sold these for, well, $34.99. That's actually really, really good. This is the mistake I made. I didn't realize it until I got home. These were actually pants. These were actually pants. So someone bought Peter Millar pants and hemmed them all the way up to shorts. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. 38 long. I've never seen any Peter Millar shirts have a long, short, or regular on them. Delete, decline, spam risk. No, thank you. Yeah, 38 long. Sophia, yeah, it will be live. You can get in now. But those sold for $34.99. So good for me on those. They're going out ground. I bought them for $3.99. Do you have to buy a specific AutoPosher plan in order to get the cross-lister? So yes, there are different plans. Some include the cross-lister, some don't. Like the plan I had before the cross-lister came out, which was just a delist, relist, the sharing, all that stuff. So yeah, there are different plans, and you can just get whatever plan that fits your store and fits your budget. Hello, I'm a big fan. Which other stores than Goodwill do you like to thrift? Thanks, Vladimir. Goodwill. I have to say Goodwill because Indianapolis is covered in Goodwill. We have two Salvation Armies left here. We have over 20 Goodwills here. We have a couple mom and pop thrift stores. There's one called Thrifty Threads, and the money goes towards battered women and children. So I thrift there. But those are the only thrift stores I thrift at. I really like retail arbitrage. Thanks, USA. Appreciate that. I used your discount like a month ago and messaged her and never got it. Message her again, Garb. Message her again, like today. Say, can I get early access? Because we had a conversation this weekend on IG. Message AutoPosher again today. And then let me know. Message me on IG and let me know. How many sales overall, Casey? Not a whole lot. We're about to do. Poshmark did well. Poshmark I had 9. eBay I had in the 20s. Sir, what's the difference between solid poly? What's the difference between a solid pony and the one that has separate colors within the pony? Reisner, that's a good question. That's a good question. So what Reiser is talking about is the pony on a Ralph Lauren shirt. It's a solid pony, right? It's a solid pony compared to one that has the different colors in it. There's probably some sort of difference. I don't know, but I don't price them any differently, and I don't see a difference in my sales with them. So I really don't know. I don't know. All right, so I sold a pair of Keens on Poshmark. What I can do is get out my Poshmark app and see what I actually sold stuff for. So I can tell you. Sold these Keens for $35 and I paid $7.99 for these. $7.99 for these, and I sold them for $35. These were really dirty. I don't mind cleaning them. Sold them for $35 on Poshmark. What is her name on Posh? I mean, on Instagram. On Instagram. That's talking about. On Instagram. AutoPosher on Instagram. If I said Poshmark, I didn't mean that. You said that a lot this morning, Trisha. How do you combine shipping for 2 items sold at the same person? What I do is I'll just put them in the same package, and then I'll calculate the difference in shipping, what they paid me and how much I paid, and I'll give them that discount. I'll refund them the difference in shipping, and there'll be an option. So when you click refund on their item, there'll be, why do you want to refund? It will say shipping. So I put shipping, and then I put the number, and I return the difference in shipping to them. It's really easy. I do it all from my phone. Would you pick up Mud Rag 2XL vest? I saw it at the store. I haven't decided if it's vintage. I don't know. Mad Rag Adventure. I don't know Mad Rag. Mad Rag. I don't know that brand. Mad Rag. Could be really good. A lot of times the brands we don't know are the really good brands. Appreciate your answer. You're one of the people that motivated me to start reselling. Vladimir, appreciate it. That's what it's all about. Positivity and motivation. So thank you. I hope you're doing well with it. Don't give up on it. Summer slowdown will come. Stuff will slow down. I feel like if you really push through it and sell the right things, you won't have too much trouble with summer slowdown. I'm putting these Keens in a bag. I like getting Keens that are the water resistant. So they'll say Keen Dry on there. I like getting Keen Dry because when people go hiking, they stomp through a little bit of water. They will not get their feet wet. You can get more for the flesh pony. Is that what it's called? The flesh pony? Okay, so you can get more for the ones with the flesh pony. I don't price mine any differently. I don't feel like those are both for sale right now, active in my store. And I haven't sold either one, but Caught a live. Awesome. Love your live. Thrifting content. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to go live thrifting again this week. Wish me luck. Hopefully we find good things. But that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Okay, priority. These are all Poshmark sales, guys. Priority packing. Priority packing. Got to do it. Got to do it. How do you know what item your label goes on when you're shipping and packing? So my process, what I do when I pull stuff every day, I go to my bins, I pull everything in the order that it's sold. I put them in the order that it's sold. I stack them. And then when I print out my labels, they'll be in that exact order because the labels will print out in the order that it's sold as well. So the labels will all come out in the exact order and everything's stacked up in that order. With Poshmark, I pull everything and I print item per item. So with Poshmark, I do it independently. So I will pull all my Poshmark items. I'll set them down here right now. This is because I'm new to Poshmark. This is my process right now. I might find a better streamlined process, but I'll pick the item. I'll go into Poshmark and I'll print the label. And then I'll put the label on top of the item. These are golf shorts by Tiger Woods. Normally, these were $9.99. Normally, I don't pay up for golf shorts like this, but these are Tiger Wood golf shorts. And they always sell for a little bit more. So these sold for $28. So $10 into 28. I'll take it. Priority, right? Priority. You ready for the NBA playoffs? Yeah, let's go. I'm going to go to a Pacer game. I'm taking Jameson. That was part of his birthday present. He had his birthday while we were on our cruise, so we had his birthday party on Friday with our family and stuff, and that was his birthday present. So we're going to go to a playoff Pacer game because, like NBA, college games, when they're in the playoffs, it's just a whole different electrifying experience that you got to feel. Do you have any church thrifts? Yes. We do have some church thrift stores. They are good. My favorite sales of all were the church sales where they have like all their rooms filled with different categories and everything's cheap. And there are lines out the door. They have it once a year. But two of our really big churches that did that I would look forward to every year, they started doing their own thrift store out of the church. So they have open hours and you can go in and thrift at their thrift store. So you can tell by my voice, I'm down about that because I used to be first in line. I would have big bags and I would go in there and just fill the bags full of clothing. I mean, I was that guy, but whatever. Next item, RevTown. These jeans sell. I have never found any shirts by this brand. These are Poshmark sales, guys. Poshmark sales. RevTown. These are Henley shirts. Henley, but there's your logo. Never found these in shirts. And there were 4 of them, long sleeve. I decided to lot them together because the comps were just all right. And they sold for $50. So I had $20 into these, $4.99 a piece, into $50. So thank you, Poshmark. Also, the big pony varies size. Oh yeah, big pony definitely changes the color or the price. Yeah, big ponies are different ball game. Do you think eBay and everyone's sales are going to be affected by the recession? So Heather, it's a really good question. We can talk about that because they've been saying there's a recession coming for like 2 years now, and it hasn't come. And the retail sales came out this morning. I follow the economy like every single day, all day. Listen to Bloomberg because I buy and sell. I make money doing that as well. And retail sales came in super hot, which means retail sales were really, really good, which means people are spending money, which means stores are making money. So the economy is still strong, even though the Fed is has raised interest rates to put pressure on the economy so people wouldn't spend as much money. So, but also credit card delinquencies and credit card debt is the highest it's ever been. So it might all catch up and we might go into a recession. But right now, there's not a recession. Will it affect reselling? I don't know. People might not buy new. But for me, it's an opportunity. If we go into a recession, for me, I'm looking at that as an opportunity. I want as much powder as cash as I can because then if we have a recession, people aren't buying. All these stores are going to have way too much inventory and have huge sales. You're going to buy that stuff. You may sit on it for a little while, but then you're going to sell. Like the housing crisis in 2008, they're there for a couple of years. Those houses were given away. And then people are making a ton of money. So there's opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity with the recession. Ton of it. Kayla, what's up, Kayla? Are you guys back from your cruise? Kay, the book nerd. What is up? So I don't know. When there's a truly a recession, last year I think we had on record a recession. It should have been on record a recession, even though they say it wasn't. We had 2 quarters in a row with negative GDP growth, which is considered a recession. K-Way's in here too. What's K? Well, everyone's back. Hey, Brad, found a foam brown hoodie. Is that good? Lexa, is that good? I don't know. Is that good? Do you wash your new with tags clothing from the thrift stores? Nope, I don't. I don't wash anything. If the worst thing that I do with those new with tags items, sometimes I will try to spot treat. If it has a little stain that's new with tags, maybe that's why it got donated. I might try to spot treat it or just list it new with tags with a defect. And I'll point that out in the pictures. Lulu, I'm first in line queen. Yep, you got to be that first in line queen at those sales. You have to be. Yep. Early bird gets the worm. Early bird gets the worm. Guys, everyone, K-Way, if you didn't know, K-Way has his live reinstated on TikTok. So if you follow K-Way Shop, which I know a lot of you don't, but if you should follow K-Way Shop on TikTok, he'll be going live there. When he was on his cruise, I wanted to surprise him. I talked to my friends over on TikTok because I haven't been bananaed or anything. I know them really well. I said, listen, give K-Way another shot. They did it. So, surprise, you're welcome, K-Way. You can pay me later. All right. Next item, Poshmark, new tags. These came from that same, this is a big regret, again, opportunity that I had. They had hundreds of these Adidas shorts at that Dick's sale. I'm like, Adidas shorts, new. I don't know how they'll do. They're $10 a piece. I'm already spending all this money on better brands like Bad Birdie, William Murray. I'm going to leave them behind. This is like my last pair, I think, from that Dick's sale that I have. I should have bought more. I sold these on Poshmark for $27. I paid $10 for them. Priority. What a guy. I know, Casey. I am. I'm nice. I'm telling you, I'm nice. Make sure to ask for sales on his next live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, next time he goes live, make sure you ask for sales. Talk about all sorts of stuff. Ask him what he's selling, all that sort of thing. See how I'm not getting banned? Because me and TikTok are like this. Let me put those in here, and we'll ship those out. We only have a few orders left, guys. A few orders left.
Recession is a buzzword. People are still buying. Exactly. Good morning. What's up, Caleb Sells? Don't say go. I'm not that person. Trying something new this morning and got 26 items this morning in about an hour. What are you trying new, Caleb? What's your new secret? Because I know you hit what, 3 thrift stores? 3 thrift stores in the morning or 4? And usually about this time you come out and say you only found 7 or 3. Yeah, and people are saying, "Oh, K-Way! Bread is a major bolo. Made in bread. It's a major bolo made in Japan." All right, Alexa, let's go back up and talk about it again. Thom, Thom, a brand I'm not familiar with. Is that men's and women's? Thom, Thom. I don't know that brand. All right, thanks, Brad, for putting the good word in for me. You're welcome. Actually, I'll let him tell you guys how he got. Yeah, so, Kaylee, when are you going live next? So people know. I'll let you explain to them how you got back on there. All right, bonobos. I don't normally buy bonobos, but this was unique. It's pineapples. Pineapples. By the way, I didn't know if you guys know, since talking about K-Way, if you don't know where he lives, which is good, but I've been to his house, and for some reason outside his house, he has a whole bunch of upside down pineapples. I don't know what that means, but they're all over the place outside his house. I don't know what that means, but this Bonobos pineapple shirt sold for $19. It's been on eBay for a year. Has it sold? It's been on Poshmark for a month, and it sold. What does that tell you? It sold for $19. Bought it for $5. How much did the Adidas shorts sell for? $27. Those Adidas shorts sold for. That's it. Good morning, sirs. About to pack 28 orders. Let's go, Matney. From the weekend, have my best flip date. Kobe shoes, 18 and a 300. Same day listing. Listen, Kobe shoes are so good. So good. Kobe shoes are so good. They had a release on Saturday for new Kobe's, and I didn't get them. They are so good. The new ones and the old ones. I know. LOL. Yep, I know. I said it. I say it again. See, I don't get kicked off too. Isn't that funny? We all know about his pineapples. We all know. We all know. All right, next item. This is a women's brand that I listed before I started doing What Not Women's Clothing. Bella Doll. I don't know. I just thought it was good, and I looked up the comps, and they were good. These are joggers, just like a linen blend, maybe jogger. They sold for $27. They're tinsel. They're tinsel joggers. They sold for $27 on Poshmark. So, yeah. How about it? Upside down pineapples only. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Weird. What's up, DC Flips? Okay. So that's going out. Have you guys heard of that brand, Bella Doll? I found 2 pairs of pants right next to each other. That was one of them. I think the other one sold. I don't remember. Next item. These cute. Look at the cuties. So cute. Little Keens. I don't buy Keens anymore. These have been, again, Poshmark. I'm loving it. I've had these for like 2 years. These little itty bitty Keens, size 10C. So cute. These are probably Joey's size. They sold on Poshmark for next to nothing, I think, because I just got rid of them. $10. $10. I had them for 2 years. I got an offer. Please, I'll take them. Any offer. And these I bought when they were $1.99 a piece at Goodwill. That's how long ago. Pineapples were a colonial symbol of welcome. Don't know about upside down part. Maybe it means keep off my lawn. No. Look upside down pineapples on Google. Look up, what does upside down pineapples mean? Maybe do it on someone else's computer, not your own. I don't want you to get in trouble with your whoever you live with. Do you use the eBay ship? I have pirate ship. Yes, I do eBay ship on everything. I don't do pirate ship on anything except for something as shipping personal or like, yeah, anything that I'm doing outside of a platform, I ship on pirate ship. But for eBay, everything I do on eBay. It's going to be very comparable to Pirate Ship. I'm not going to go through it. It takes more time. I'm going to pull my items. I'm going to go to eBay. I'm going to ship everything out. All the labels come out. I get my discount because I'm at home, and that's that. The prices are very comparable. It's like tit for tat. You might save like 10 cents. It's just not worth the time for me. Sold some bean boots. These have fallen off a little bit. So bean boots were totally in. They're always going to be in style, but they were really back in style. Again, they have that like chain link on the bottom. I paid $12 for these. Sold them for $25. I've had them listed for a long, long time. If they don't fit in this box, I'm going to have to find a better box. Mercari's not charging seller fees anymore. Woohoo! Yes, I know. That's the reason why I should go over there. Nate, what's up, Nate? I'm practicing maybe a Special Olympics. Yes, would you like to go to some of my practices sometimes for Special Olympics? Bring your kids. Yeah, Nate, bring me out. I'd love to come out. Let me know when they happen. Text me, Nate. Nate's one of my former students. He just joined Special Olympics. By the way, I have a Special Olympics license plate too, Nate. And he just joined Special Olympics, and he's going to be doing it. I'd love to come watch you. And the good thing about Special Olympics, you can do it until however old you are. It's awesome. It's awesome. And old, out of touch. Sandy, you're not out of touch. You're not old. Don't age yourself. I want to try to get these into this box without making it like really bad. I think I can do it. I can do it. This is the last sale. Trying to selling fees anymore. Anyone's eBay shipping down? I shipped my stuff I printed all my labels this morning. I don't know about right now. eBay removed my AirPods, and yet there are some that have sold. Has that happened to you before? No. I've sold one set of AirPods before on eBay. I don't know. On Saturdays. Okay, Nathan. I do. If it's in the summer, I can go. Saturdays are busy right now because my daughter has soccer games. I coach my son's soccer games. Look, they're going to fit. Also, here in a second, I see there's a lot of people on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to go over into my AutoPosher because it said we would earlier, and we'll see what I have set up over there for you guys. My AutoPosher with the dashboard and cross-listing. So if you're on TikTok and you want to see me go over there into my AutoPosher store or account, you can pop over to my YouTube or Facebook channel. I'll be live over there. On Saturdays, they hit me with the copyright BS. I don't know. I feel like J Ride Flips always talks about his earpods on his. So I don't know. I think he sells them all the time. If you've watched his videos, I don't know. Copyright. Maybe there's probably a way around it. I bet if you just Googled like how to get around it, you can get around it. There's always a way around it. There's even a way around authentication for shoes on eBay, but I'm not going to mention that. I would wrap shoes in just a plastic grocery bag. That's what I did. I wrapped those in this plastic grocery bag in a box. Exactly what you said. All right. Everyone on TikTok, thanks for coming in. I know it was very long-winded this morning, but Mondays are like that, and I plan to go live packing every Monday. So it's going to be a lot of questions, a lot of scatterbrain, but we will get to ship every item. I'll tell you how much we sold it for. As always, my eBay store is readily available for everyone on surfsupfinds.com. You can click on it and look at everything that sold if you want to see what it sold in the last 90 days. And plus, I have a ton of other content on YouTube that's saved. So appreciate you guys. Let's see. If you are on TikTok, and you don't want to come over to Facebook and YouTube, then what I want you to do is have a nice day. Have a nice day. There's no one else live that I know about. So appreciate all you guys. I'll see you next time. Next time will probably be live thrifting. So make sure your alerts are on. Bye, guys. All right, everyone over here. What size is that bag? These are from Costco. These are the 10-gallon. So I'm sure you can get them on Amazon. 10-gallon waist bags. I love these. These are great for shoes, jackets, everything. Super good. Really inexpensive. I love them. I love them. Swinger. She just said it. Swinger. Yes. Pineapples are swinger. Yes. That's what it is.
If I wanted to start selling on Mercari, will AutoPosher list my stuff on there? Or do I have to list myself? I'll show you. Sure, you can cross list. Yep, there you go. They're listing. What's up, Trisha? Trisha's over here. What is up, Trisha? Your pants are on the way to you. I don't know how tall you are, Trisha, but you might want to get that. They might need hemmed because they to me, they seem kind of long, but maybe that's the look for those, like to cover your whole shoe. I don't know. All right, let's go over to AutoPosher. All right, so we'll just go straight over there and see what it looks like. If you have any questions, answer them or ask them. Ask your questions, and I will try to answer them. And in the meantime, I have to pull up what's going on in the marketplace, and it's doing exactly what I wanted it to right now. That's good. We had a big pop this morning on retail sales, but that's actually not good, which means they're probably not going to do cuts. So I made a trade this morning, and I could cut it right now. All right, we're over here on AutoPosher. This is what you go to when you just go to the page. I'm going to go here. If I forget, it was like 30 minutes ago when we talked about it, but if you don't have a cross lister, you're just going to have this dashboard. You won't have this inventory. So you do just the dashboard, which is your virtual assistant. It's going to do all your shares on Poshmark right here. This is since midnight. So all this stuff has been since midnight. It has all these self shares and community shares. You can update the settings on all those however you want to. This is just what I have them on because it's kind of like what was suggested. I'm going to save that before I screw anything up. I did change my offers. Oh, whoops. Why did I go there? AutoPosher. Update settings. All right. So my offers are now 10% off. 10% off on Poshmark. 10% off on Poshmark. I follow people. So I follow people who follow me. I guess that's good on Poshmark. I don't know. And then on eBay, of course, that's where I've been on since May with AutoPosher. And that sends out offers all day long. So far today, it's sent out 28 offers in the background. I haven't had to do that, which has saved me time. And it's delisted and relisted, recreated, what they call it, 30 items. So all these shares and everything, I haven't done any of those. My virtual assistant's done it in the background. Any questions so far? Did you get your first Mercari listed posting? No, we'll try it though. We'll try it. I still haven't spent time to try to figure it out. Latecomer today. What's up, Beverly? No problem. You can always rewatch this later. Everything has gotten so complicated. It's not too bad. So here we are on AutoPosher. That's another reason why I wanted to stay on AutoPosher. I didn't want to get another cross lister because I wanted everything on one place, and it happened that AutoPosher's cross lister is really good. So here's your AutoPosher cross lister, right? This was actually a return that I relisted. So right here, I only had this listed on eBay. It tells me how many listings I have on eBay, and then how many listings I have on Poshmark. So if I just want to cross list this over to Poshmark, I just hit list to Poshmark like that, and then click that button and it's listed. So that's how easy it is to cross list it. Now I have the ability to either sell this over on eBay or on Poshmark. List on Mercari. Now let's see if this works. It still might not work. I still might have to fix it. So everything's over there. So on Mercari, everything's the same. So it took all the information from eBay and everywhere and put it all in here. The condition, the size, the weight, everything. And we'll try to list over there. It might say no because I still haven't figured out the stuff yet. It still says no. So I still need to figure out my payment over there. I have not messed with it since last Friday when we went over it. But we'll go back to Poshmark. We'll list something else on Poshmark. So, for example, these shorts right here, I'm going to list these over on Poshmark. So I list everything on eBay. It pulls all my stuff over from eBay. I'm going to list these at 25 because Audra said do 25 because it gets people in the 25 to 50 category and the $1 to 25 category. And then I'm just going to list it over to Poshmark.
Those are brand new. So done and done. So those are now listed. And then I can sync all my inventory once I list more items today. And you can see I have some items I need to cross list still. I have actually 300, almost 400 items I still need to cross list. So hopefully that helps you guys. Trisha tell all. I got to make sure they're trying to fit. Yeah. Latecomer today. All right. So is that everyone's questions? Hopefully that helped out. And I'll let everyone get back to work. Let everyone get to work. I need to get to work. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully someone goes live. And I appreciate you guys coming in as always. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.